We all could. Well, you opened the door to something. I'm going to try to build on your example here. Let's stay on the golf theme here a moment. Are you familiar with the AutoFlex golf shaft? Have we talked about that before?
No,
Have you
I am not.
Seen that or anything anywhere? The AutoFlex golf shaft is a golf shaft that has a lot of interesting properties. It's low torque, high CPM, and basically what guys have found is like this AutoFlex shaft, which is built for drivers, adds 15 to 20 yards on pretty much everyone's golf shot. It's just incredible. The problem with it is a $800 or $900 golf shaft, right? And so it is very expensive, but it shows a lot of great promise. But why doesn't everyone use it? Because a lot of people don't have $800 or $900 of golf clubs in their golf bag, let alone a single shaft on one of those clubs. So the funny thing is, what does a golf shaft cost? We can get a true tempered golf shaft for $10, $12. So we're talking about, for those of you who don't golf, a huge differential between kind of the basic equipment and something that is supposed to be like a unicorn. Now, Bjorn, if I gave you a driver and I handed you a driver and I said, hey, this driver has a cheap shaft in it. It's probably not built for you. It's probably not built for your swing speed and flex and all these other things. It's probably not going to hit that well. So I don't expect much, but go ahead and hit the driver as best you can. And then I said, hey, Bjorn, now I'm going to give you the AutoFlex shaft in the driver. And this one should straighten out the shots, give you more distance, should be easier to swing, sound better, all these other things. And I let you just hit a bunch of shots with both those drivers. What do you think your reaction and the results will be when you're done?
Oh, I'm guessing I'd really like the auto shaft, and I would have a much better experience.
You probably,
yeah.
Right? Have I programmed you maybe that, like, even if we looked at the data, holy smokes, you added 11 and a half yards or 16 yards on average with the AutoFlex shaft. Is that possible? And yet in the book, they talked about how much pre-programming is done. And they gave all sorts of examples. I think it was like Sobe energy drinks. They said, hey, this is a kind of a cheap soda. Or they told some students, hey, this is like a mind-improving, memory-improving soda.
Totally.
I think in another example, they took a class with a visiting professor and they gave handouts to half the class and different handouts to the other half of the class that said, this professor is very smart, but he's very cold. And this professor is very smart,
That's right.
but he's very warm and charming. And what were the results of the students' summaries of the professor coming out of those classes?
Yeah, well, the one that they said was nicer, more charming, got higher ratings. And the one that was meaner and colder got lower ratings. And it was the same exact situation. It was the same exact class, right? Same exact everything. But they just told them.
Same exact class, right?
Crazy. Yeah, it's almost like, I know this
wasn't even different days or different classes.
Yeah, it's amazing how much we're influenced.